the Smiley J Artist Zone, a platform for and about independent artists, music, interviews, and much, much more. Now, welcome your host, Smiley J.
Hey, Hey guys, hey, welcome to the Smiley J Artist Zone show. How are you? Hola, ¿cómo está? I am your host, Smiley J, and I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Yes, thank you, gracias. Now, if you've been hanging out with me from episode 1, please hit me up because I want to know who you are and I want to shout you out to the world because I appreciate you. Now, if you are a newcomer, today is your first time joining me, welcome, and I hope that you will return. Let me tell you a little bit about the show. It is a platform dedicated to indie artists where each week I spotlight an artist, chit chat, play their music, and just have fun. This is a fun show. But there is a rule. You like what you hear on any of my shows, you download it and add it to your playlist. And also share. If you hear a really dope song, share it with someone. Today's guest is the lovely Miss Teja. We're going to be heading over to the Artist Zone in a few short minutes. We're going to chat it up with Teja and talk about her newly released single. But before we do that, I just want to, talk about, time is really flying, it's zooming by, and we are heading into the fall and winter months already. Now, I just want to let you guys know right up front that you may hear my voice change. With the change in weather, sometimes your voice get a little scratchy and raspy, so my voice may sound a little heavier at times. Just know that it is me. It is not a sub or fill-in. It's me. Although I may have a sub and fill-in at sometimes. But, speaking of, entering into the winter months, some people have what they call seasonal depression. They say that it's due to the low level of natural sunlight that we're exposed to, in the fall and winter. But they also say that less natural sunlight can cause seasonal depression. Well, personally, I don't like being depressed. I like to be happy. I like to feel good. But, it happens. And I don't want you guys out there to get depressed either. So let's make sure that we stay in a happy place. So make sure that you go outside and get some sunlight on those sunny days. You may have to layer up, of course, because, with the fall and the winter comes the chill factor. So you're going to have to layer up. And also exercise, Take that long Jill Scott walk, but make sure you do it during the daylight hours. Or, how about this? Just engage in any activity that makes you feel good, snuggle up next to your boo thing. But one thing that you must do is you got to listen to some music because we know that music and laughter makes everything more better. Boom, there it is. So make sure you guys stay in a good place. So let's go ahead and get into Smiley's info segment. The question of the day. Do you guys music artists, do you guys attend music conferences? I want to know, and I want to know if you have attended it. Was it worth your money? Was it worth the investment? There are many conferences out there that you can attend, but I'm going to say just make sure you review the conference. Take a look at their schedule and their agenda. Make sure that they have what you need to enhance your music knowledge, and also make sure that they have some speakers, some folks from the music industry, some experts that can share some information and give you some things that you can take away with you. Now, you got to do your homework and find a music conference that matches your taste or whatever it is that you're looking for. But I'm gonna highlight 2 today. Music Business Empowerment Conference. They are the #1 independent black music conference. Now, they have an annual event, the conference is normally held in Atlanta. But this past year, 2020, due to COVID, the conference had to be virtual. But in spite of it being virtual, They had over 1,000 registered attendees. That's a lot of folk. That's a lot of folk. That says a lot. Now, this conference, it does cater to indie artists, DJs, music professionals from various backgrounds. So you guys may want to check out the Music Business Empowerment Conference in 2021. The CD Baby DIY Music Conference is normally held in Austin, Texas. That's where it was supposed to be in 2020, but they had to cancel it again due to, you guessed it, COVID-19. But they are scheduled to host a conference back in Austin. And now to my folks in Europe, if you're listening in Europe, they are going to have one. It's going to be held in Spain. They haven't announced the exact location, so make sure that you check the website frequently. Check it for updates. Now, the CD Baby DIY Music Conference, they focus on providing you with the tools and strategies you need to succeed in the music business. Now, the organizers say that only serious-minded people and committed people that's committed to their craft need to plan to attend. Now, there will be some one-on-one mentoring and even some music showcases. So, you know what? Check it out. Maybe you can get your music showcase. That would be so hot to attend the conference and also be able to showcase your music. Yep, that's nice. Now, whatever conference that you plan to attend, just make sure that there's some takeaways and most importantly, network. Network. Because you never know who you're talking to. It could be your next producer, it could be the next songwriter for your next project, or it could be your next partner, okay? All right, always got to think positive. So let's go ahead and introduce today's guest, the lovely and Miss Beautiful Teja. Now, Teja is a bassist, and she's from Miami. She's a Miami native. She is what you call a musician's musician. She loves to play and being part of a tight unit. Teja loves the feeling of creating audible beauty. Now, her willingness to embrace all styles have afforded her the opportunity to play with artists of various genres on the both local and national level. Now, with a sound as different as her name, Teja, her music is bound to stand out. It's warm and light, honest and refreshing. And may I add, it's pretty. She has a pretty tone. So you guys know how we do. You know how we do. We show all of our artists on the Smiley J Show. We show them some love. We give them some good energy. So I want you to stop what you're doing right now and put your hands together for the lovely and beautiful Miss Teja. Hey, Teja, how's it going?
It's great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Welcome to the Artist Zone. I'm so glad you can join me today, pretty lady.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes. Now look, it's rumored that you are a killer bass player, which keeps you working along with that infectious smile and pretty face. Is that true?
I hope so.
We got another smiley, guys. You got to check her out. You got to see her. Cute as a button. Okay, so look,
thank you.
You started playing the stand-up bass.
Yes.
Young. Now, what other instruments do you play?
Outside of bass, I played alto saxophone, oboe. I played flute, very little flute, but I used to I touch on flute for a little bit, and keys, light keys, and then I sing as well.
Wow. Look at that. I love it. Talking about girl power. Now, you have been gigging nonstop ever since you were 16. That's a long time. Now, do you remember your first gig?
I do actually. It was a local. I'm from Miami. It was a local gig. There was an older jazz quartet. And the band leader's name was Dr. Strawn, and he would play like all of the, all the black functions around town. We have functions. And in this one particular it was a cotillion ball, and we provided the music for that. And so, yeah, That was my first gig.
Nice. I mean, that's a good memory. And you got a chance to dress up and be beautiful while also entertaining the guests.
Yes.
Nice. Now, you obviously sing too, because you have your new song entitled "Go," which
yes,
we're going to be featuring it later on in the show to the listeners out
there.
Oh,
thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what the show is all about. It is for you guys, you independent artists that doing wonderful things, such as yourself.
Yes.
Now, I listened to the song "Go." You have a beautiful voice, and
thank you so much.
You're welcome. Your sound, I know, has been described as Corinne Bailey Ray.
Yes.
And meets Gretchen Pilato.
Yes.
Now, to my listeners out there who may not know who Gretchen Pilato is, she is a jazz singer, and she has performed and recorded with countless international jazz artists. And I would have to say, after listening, that is a pretty fair, pretty accurate comparison.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
Both of those ladies they're really incredible artists on their own. But what I like most about them is they have their own unique sound and style. You can't really place them in one box or really compare them to any other singers. They just have, like, Corinne just sounds like herself. Gretchen sounds like herself, and stylistically their music changes in and out, but their voices are so distinctive, and I feel like they're honest vocal, and that's
pure and pretty.
Yes.
Yeah. So I always say that you should use your gifts, and you have many of them, and whatever your gifts are, share them with the world, which is exactly what you're doing. But at one time, you kind of hid some of your gifts. You didn't share all your gifts. Then when did you decide not to hide, like, the fact that you can sing?
I didn't sing, honestly, for a long time. It wasn't until after I moved to Atlanta and decided that I wanted to pursue music in, like, full time. And the year prior to me moving to Atlanta, it was when I had my first tour experience, and that was with Music Soul Child. And I would, my best friend was one of the background singers, and I would play around with them in rehearsals, and just, like, harmonize. And one day Music heard, and he was like, "Why aren't you singing too?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." So from then on, I was like halfway through cause I was with him for about a year. I was like halfway through the year, he started giving me a mic and allowing me to sing, an additional harmony part in the show. And, after that just kind of bolstered my confidence a little. And, fast forward a couple of years, and, another very close friend of mine, I was hanging out with him, and I was humming a song, and he was like, "Just sing it for me right now." It was "Overjoyed" by Stevie Wonder. And I sang it, and he's like, "You should record it." And I'm like, "Really? You think so?" And he's an audio engineer. Like, I really trust his ears. He's worked with a lot of people, and I was shocked that he would think that I could record it. So he helped me get my first home studio set up, and I recorded it. And it's just, since then I just decided to keep stepping out on faith and just kind of putting myself out there in that way. And 2017 was the first time I actually released a project, if you would say. It was a cover EP, and it was just 4 songs, and I released it on my birthday. And I think that it did pretty well. My friends have received it pretty well. And then this May, I released my first original song, "Go."
Yes. And congratulations to you on the song. And also, I want to shout out Music Soul Child for just, like, saying, "Hey, recognize it. Hey, you got a talent, you got a voice. Use your voice. Use your voice." Yes. So glad that you did it. And your other friend, the sound engineer,
Yes.
That's what's up. Now, I know that you're a little shy and humble, and you don't like to name drop, but just for today, just work with me. Now, you had the opportunity to tour with someone that's really fabulous. You wanna tell us who that was?
Yes. Since 2013, I've had the extreme honor of being in Janelle Monáe's touring band. So it's been awesome.
I know that was a lot of fun.
Yes, yes.
A lot of energy up on that stage, too.
Yes, it is lots of energy. The show is an hour and a half of cardio.
A fun workout.
Yes. But it's been a dream.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. So where's some of the states, some of the places that you guys went on the tour?
We've been all over the U.S. and then like this last summer we were in Japan. We've done a couple of European runs. I've gone to Australia with Janelle. We performed at the White House for President Obama's the last 4th of July. He was there. I got to perform with him at the White House. We performed the Hollywood Bowl with Stevie Wonder, Mohegan Sun with Prince. Essence Festival. It's just we've been all over, and it's been a whirlwind and a blast. We did the Grammys 2019. I was fortunate enough to perform on the Grammys with Janelle, and that's like a bucket list item, you know?
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that again. That was nice. That was nice. And she's doing some acting too now. So that's nice.
Yes.
Now you've also performed with some other folks. You performed with Frank McComb and Angie Stone and some other folks.
Yes, I recently just did some work with Chrisette Michelle, some upright work, actually, upright bass. She put out she did some jazz standards, and I think she's currently released it on her Patreon. So, you guys go check her out and support her. It's been awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I love the stand-up bass.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about Go.
Yes.
You wrote and arranged and produced Go.
Yes.
Nice. Now, is there a backstory behind Go?
Yes, it is a true story. I was, you know how it is. You love someone so much and you keep waiting for them to just kind of like love you back. And, I just got to a point where I was like, you know what? I can't keep putting my life on hold, waiting for you to make the decision. I could choose myself. I don't have to wait for you to decide my future. And yes, I do love you and I wish you would see what you have in front of you, but I can't keep letting these years go by, and you're getting all the benefits of my love and I'm getting, like the first line, in the pre-hook says, we can't keep playing house because you're the only one winning. And it's true.
Boom, So yeah. So there's a message in the song, ladies, you got to do you. You got to keep it moving. We love you, but we got to do us and we got to keep it moving. So get it together, fellas. You have something to do in front of you. Hold on to it. Don't let it slip by.
Yes.
So, and one of my previous episodes, I did pose a question of the day, to my male artists, asking them, have they ever used women in the entertainment industry for any of their services, like songwriting, producing, sound tech, back, whatever.
Yes.
So do you get a lot of calls for work?
I feel very fortunate that I do still get calls for work and, that I feel respected, as a musician and not just people using the gimmick of me being a woman, mm-hmm. Or making that a gimmick. Because there are some cases where people are just, oh, you're just a girl and I just want to plug a girl for this. But,
sure.
I work very hard to just be respected by my peers in general. So it's really nice to get the calls. It's really like, I have a show coming up. I don't know if I could talk about it just yet, but I'm really excited about it.
Okay. If it's legal reason, if it's not finalized, then.
Well, I don't know that it's legal. I mean, I guess I could say it's just the artist hadn't announced the band yet. So that's the only reason.
Okay.
Why the show's out to, I don't.
Okay, don't worry. So, you know what? You can come back and you can talk about the post show. How about that?
Sounds great. Okay. But it's nice to be respected by your peers and to get the calls. It's in this industry, it's so many people, so many talented musicians everywhere. So it's always a blessing when you get the call as opposed to someone else. I never take that for granted. Any call that I get, I'm grateful for it.
That's right. And I just want to remind all of my male and female artists out there, don't sleep on the talented women in the music industry. I mean, they have a lot of talent. They're sharing it and they're doing the daggone thing. And hire them. Yeah.
Yes.
Hire them.
That's one of the beauties of working with Janelle. Janelle was adamant about having like empowering women. So like our tour manager was a woman. Our front of house audio engineer was a woman. Our lighting director was a woman. Like she's made sure to also give work to talented women, and support women in the industry. So
wow,
I appreciate that.
Chanel, that's wonderful. That's what's up.
Yes.
Now, before we go, I want to talk about some more Black girl magic.
Yes.
and your driven ambition, which your work ethics and your talent has opened doors for you. And one in particular I want to mention. As a matter of fact, you know what? I want you to do the honors. Go ahead, toot your horn, girl.
It's been a little over a year now, but the latest, I guess, direction that my life is headed in is I became a music director. And I am the first African American and first, woman director in this, church network. It's North Point Ministries, which is Andy Stanley is the lead pastor over the entire organization. And there's 7 campuses. And so I became music director at Decatur City Church, which is, part of the whole. And so yes, it was a pretty big deal. I know they're interested in creating more diversity within the organization. So I feel very honored to not only represent women, but to represent, my heritage, my African American heritage, my Black culture, and be a representative in this new arena. So that's been awesome.
Yes, and I just wanted to share that because
thank you.
Congratulations to you on that. I'm super proud of you for opening those doors, and I'm sure as a result, more doors will open for other women.
Yes.
So great. Hats off to you on that. And I want you to tell my listeners now how they can keep up with all this good work that you're doing and this great music. How can they connect with you on social media, and where can they find your new song, Go?
Thank you so much. All my social media is at Hello, I'm Teja. So HELLOIMTEJA. That's my Instagram, my Facebook, Twitter. I don't use Twitter as much, but all of it is Hello, I'm Teja. And then also my website is also helloimteja.com. And that right now, my website will take you directly to my Bandcamp where you could download directly from me, or you could find Go on iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, Spotify, Tidal, wherever you can find music, you can find Go. So please, I'd love for you to check it out.
All right. And we're going to be playing Go now. Before we go, I want to take a quote that I read that you said, and I think it's really cool, and I want to share it.
Thank you.
Come right along as I journey through self-discovery on with a steady pen, a sweet voice, and my surefire bass line. Next stop, happiness.
Oh, yay.
All aboard. I'm down with the happiness. I love that. I just had to share it because when I read that, I was like, oh, I love this. I've got to share this with the audience.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? And thank you so much for dropping by and hanging in the zone with me. And continued success in all that you do. Keep in touch, and you got to come back and share, about that
new show.
Yeah. See, I lost my train of thought. That's the only stuff.
No.
But make sure that you come back and hang out with me in the zone. And best wishes to you.
Thank you. God bless you. And I'm really appreciate you giving us, new artists and small independent artists a chance to speak on your platform. Like, that means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And thank you so much for, taking time out of your busy schedule. Cause I know we had to, reschedule, but thank you. I appreciate you and your willingness to come. Yeah, so let's keep in touch and thanks again.
Thank you.
All righty. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Hi, this is Kevin Kojo Prince from Spur of the Moment, and you're in the Smiley J Artist Zone.
1, 2, 3, woo! I just don't understand how you say you're my man, but won't tell me you love me. And you still don't have a plan. Haven't taken my hand, and about no one above me. And we can't keep going round and round. My head is spinning. We can't keep playing house. You're the only one winning. It's my move, so I gotta go.
Loved you for so long, and all I've wanted was for you to love me back, for you to believe in us, for you to choose us. And one day I realized I don't have to wait on you. I can choose myself, so I choose me. I love you, but I gotta go. Goodbye. I gotta go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Alright guys, it's that time. You know, everything must come to an end. I had so much fun with you guys, and I hope that you did too. I hope that you enjoyed today's show. Special thanks to my lovely and beautiful guest, Miss Teja. Be sure to follow Teja on her social media pages and check out her new single, Go. So go and check it out, okay? Now, and also don't forget to check out some of these music conferences, you know? Check it out and see if it's something you want to invest your time and money into. Who knows, it may work out for you. Until next time, guys, be well, stay safe, and remember to listen to good music. Your ears will thank you for it. I'm Smiley J, and I'm out of here.